Good morning, everyone. Tarot with Lyra Moon back with you with another pick a card reading for today, June 16th. All you got to do is trust your intuition, let it guide you to the right card, and I will do the rest starting with card number 1. Big shout out. Thank you for all the support of my page. We are over 6,000 followers on Facebook and growing all the time. So I do appreciate all your support, your generosity, your follows, your likes, your shares, and your comments. They really do help. We will be starting to post a lot more different content on the other social platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So make sure to follow us, and you can find those links in our page above. All right, let's start with number 1 for those of you that picked card number 1. All right, we have the 8 of Wands reversed today. I feel like this is a watch what we say today. Be more observant. We need to be observant of the people that are around us. You may notice more through body language today than verbal communication. So if this is you, if you picked card number 1, you may have some people around you that are not quite saying exactly how they feel, not wanting to fully express to you what it is that they mean. And this is making everything else a bit more complicated and a little bit more tangled than it needs to be. So you may find that if someone around you is like crossing their arms or crossing their legs or just kind of like physically distancing themselves from you in conversation, that there's more there than what they're saying to you verbally. So you may want to just kind of be more observant today in the way people communicate to you and the way that you communicate to others. Are you the one that's being more closed off? Why are you being closed off? What are you trying to, not convey, or what do you not want to talk about? Know that the more that the truth is revealed, the more that the truth is said and spoken, the easier life gets. We hold ourselves back to our own detriment. So if there's someone in your life that's being a little bit more elusive, start to pay attention to that and watch it over a period of time and kind of gather more information and get a better understanding of what's making them uncomfortable. What topics are they trying to avoid? What topics maybe are you trying to avoid? And from there, you can start to unravel and pull that string. Why don't we want to talk about this? Why can't we talk about this? How do we find a way to communicate about these issues moving forward? Okay. All right. And for those of you that picked card number 2, we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so for you guys, some of you may be rushing into things. And I mean, this is rushing headfirst into situations that you may not have the full information on. So you're really, really controlled today, I feel, by your heart, by your brain, by, the matters of the mind that are just telling you that something is not right. But instead of having the full picture of what that could be, you're just kind of jumping into this without really giving yourself some time to say, wait a minute, okay, hold on. I need to collect all the data here. I need to have all the pieces before I go and jump in, because jumping in may make me look like the bad guy when really I haven't done anything wrong. So you need to sit back, observe as well. Observe, pay attention, look at your surroundings, look at the behaviors of the people around you, and then make a judgment call. Especially not one that is made when you're upset or when you are hurt or frustrated or scared. Because it always, unfortunately, comes out as a really negative attitude, a negative behavioral choice that ends up costing you or leading to repercussions. So this is about balance today, being patient, moving when we have something to move on, not when it's just an assumption. Don't base today off of assumptions. All right, and for card 3, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so for you guys that have picked 4 of Pentacles, you may be holding everything in. This is exactly the physical, the body language that I was just talking about. This need to kind of hold everything in and not let it go. Because if we open ourselves up, there's a fear that someone's going to hurt us, or that we're going to get rejected, or that our truth is going to get dismissed. Something about the way that you are holding yourself back is actually creating more fear that the bad thing that'll happen will just continue to happen. But the more that we manifest that, the more we're going to have that happen anyway. So keep that in mind. Today, you want to really focus on letting those walls down a little bit. Maybe even analyzing why it is that we feel that we have to hold everything in and so intensely block everybody else out or block out our own emotions. We're trying to shut it all down and have major control over it. And sometimes we can't, sometimes we just can't. We need to express ourselves in a healthy way. I think today's general reading is just about that. Being the observer is a good thing for some of us who are more reactionary, but it can also be a bad thing for some of us who are more observant, who don't react at all. There comes a time to have that healthy balance where we observe, we take in the necessary information, and we weigh it against how we feel and what we know to be true before we go and we act. But we act in a way that doesn't bring more down upon us. We act in a way that allows for there to be more kind of a freeing of the truth. Because I think some of us are kind of more reserved. We don't want to bring up the issue. We don't want to talk about it. And that's leading us to have more fear that when we do bring it up, it's just going to get worse. Okay. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you guys all back here tomorrow. Have a beautiful day and take care, everyone. Bye for now.